Hello, 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 Virgo. What's going on? It's your girl Aquame, and I am here to give you your April 2025 message. See what is going on for you, what you got planning. What's the universe got going on for you? What can you expect? Okay, so let's jump into this reading. I hope everybody's having a beautiful and blessed day, a beautiful start to the April. Okay, we are in this beautiful spring season. If that's the season you're going through, you could be anywhere in the world. So whatever changes and well, whatever season, let me say that you're going through, I hope you're having a beautiful one, no matter what. Okay, so we are going to see what's going on for April. I need you to hit that like button. I need you to hit that subscribe button. I need you to comment down below. All right. Let the algorithm feel this message so everybody else can feel it too. All right now. So if you need any information about me, check out the description box. But let's get this started. Let's call in our angels, our ancestors, our guardians, and our guides. We are here today with the lovely Virgos. Our higher self is in alignment with the universe, and God is always and forever with us. So, April, what's going on for you guys? Let's see. Virgo. Virgo. What is the overall energy for my Virgos at this time? What can we see? What do we need to talk about? The journey. Interesting, because I believe Leo got this card as well. And I did their reading yesterday. But the journey. What journey are you on? Ooh, envy. Something about envy, but with this card though, this energy of envy, this is somebody like in the shadows, somebody in the hiding, somebody who sees your bright light. There's that spotlight at the top, there's that lamp on the post, right? And it's showing you the way, and it's almost like somebody's kind of watching you and following your footsteps. Interesting. But I'm also seeing here, even if that's not the case for you, I'm also seeing an energy of you seeing how to get yourself out of a situation. How to progress out of something. The spotlight, the answer is here. The sun is here, okay? So it's like some type of answer is coming your way, but it's coming through you being maybe in a kind of a dark situation, right? Being in like, not really want to say dark situation, but being in a situation that kind of is in the shadows. That's where you find the answer to something, right? And I feel like with this journey that you're on, it's about going into the unknown, right? That's what it's talking about with this envy energy. You could have people who envy you, and who cares? People are going to do what the hell they want to do, and we're not caring about that. But I'm seeing this card in general, how this lady is in the darkness, right? And this is where this comes from. It's like from the darkness to the light, right? And even on this journey, she's not fully in the light. She's kind of in a dim area. So you're in this April energy for you. Could be like a transition for you, okay? Some sort of transition coming your way. You're going in that phase of dark into the light, right? Where you were in the dark about something. Maybe you were just feeling your way through something, trying to navigate your way through without feeling attacked or feeling like something was going wrong or something like that, Just navigating, trusting the process here. All right, so we have two cards here, healing and well-being. That's good. And this card, these two cards, I didn't even say it, but this is for the unexpected energy coming your way, right? So there's something about something's going to be healed, your well-being is going to be restored, right? Well-being talks about how you feel. You're being rejuvenated in some sort of way. You're feeling like back to your normal self, right? You're feeling less worry, less stress. Yeah, and I feel like this is you going into that shadow side of you, your dark space, the work that we need to do on ourselves when we kind of, as a Virgo, you all know, you analyze, you look at things, you try to see, all angles of it and different things like that. You're a Pisces. Well, hello, my Pisces. How are you? I will get to you guys soon, but if you are having some type of resonation with this reading, you are more than welcome to stay, okay? Because there's always a message and everything for everybody, all right? Hello. Excuse me. But the unexpected energy here with this well-being and healing, there may be some type of situation that you thought had no point of healing, like there was no resolution maybe that you saw, but then it comes some type of resolution here. Something comes to pass to say, you know what, I can work with this, or I feel better about this, or, I'm feeling in a better state of health, of mind, my heart is feeling like healed in some sort of way. You come to an understanding in some way here this month, and that's going to be the unexpected thing. It may be like, sometimes we have our mind set on something with the well-being and healing. We have our mind so set on something that it can actually drive us down a path that we're not really supposed to be going down. We're supposed to learn something from that mindset. And I feel like that's what you're doing here in this month. You're learning from that mindset and you're changing how you kind of feel and think about things. You're healing past your own self. I like that. I like that. You're healing past your own self because we're our own biggest battle. We're our own biggest blockage. We're our own biggest obstacle, right? You know that to be true. When we say, oh, no, 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 I can't do that, that's you blocking yourself. When you say, you know what, man, forget that. I ain't going to do it. I ain't going to worry about it. That's you blocking yourself. Even sometimes when we sitting there and we're fighting so hard because we want a certain outcome, that's you blocking yourself because you're expecting one particular outcome when it may be something else, allowing things to unfold naturally and how they're meant to. Okay? Whew. All right. So where you need to focus, all right, it says rebuilding your life. All right. So there's a focus about rebuilding yourself, right? That well-being and that healing. That's where you come to that new realization. And this is where you now start to move forward with this new understanding, this new idea, this new feeling, this new, okay, so I don't really feel like this. I understand why I felt like this. I understand why I behaved like this. I understand why this triggered me. Now let me rebuild from here. Let me see how I can move forward best from this point now with this type of understanding, with knowledge that I'm gaining. Okay. So it says leaving a relationship can be devastating, but you're attracting the love that you deserve. All right. So when we cross that bridge on something, we leave it behind. Okay. She's on that bridge crossing the hell over. She's like, you know what it is, whatever was, and whatever's going to be is going to be. There's an energy like that too of like trusting the process. If you made it through to this point, why can't you make it further? All right. And it says here, number 9, who is your go-to person? Along our journey, we always need people. One person, two persons, 8 persons, it doesn't matter. We need people that we can go to, right? We don't got to tell them everything that's going on with us, but it's is this energy of having somebody who you keep close to you, who means a lot to you. And it's like also who is coming with you along this journey of rebuilding. Once you start to rebuild your life, you start to let go of things. You start to realize what you don't need. So this is where your focus is of when you're rebuilding with better structure, with better foundation. Spiritual protection is at the bottom of this deck. Okay? I like that. Spiritual protection is always good. Protect yourself. It says call in Archangel Michael to protect yourself. If Archangel Michael is somebody that you associate yourself with, or even if not, if you have some type of energy that you call in that gives you power and strength, call that in. Help you through this process, and that's good, okay? All right. Let's see what we get. Get some tarot out here. What is this journey and this envy here? Is this... And there's a lot of people, I want to say that too, with this envy card. There are a lot of people who wish they could kind of move in the way that you do. However it is that you move, there are people that look at you and say, dang, how do they do that? They act like that. How they question your moves and your motives, but it's only because it's a reflection of themselves. How you're operating in whatever way that is, whether it be good or bad, is a reflection of other people. And it's also you reflecting to from the people that surround you with this envy card. So always remember that. You have the Hangman. All right. Well, what were you waiting for? What is it that you stopped for? Did you forget something? Did you stop to check if you had everything? You were looking at your checklist. You were saying, let me check my list. Let me check it twice. Let me check it 3 times. But I feel like you already know what something is. And it's about just moving forward with that. This Hangman energy is it's like almost waiting to unleash the information that you have. But why are you waiting to unleash it? Right? If this is going to help you to move forward, if this is going to help you to move past the point you're at, then what is the waiting for, right? And I feel like also you're being very quiet at this time. You're not saying too much. You know a whole lot with the Hangman and the King of Swords, but you're not really revealing as much with the Two of Swords, right? You're not saying everything that you're noticing, that you're seeing. You're just kind of playing a certain particular, I don't want to say game, but you're like, you're playing the field here. You're watching and observing something. All right. but you can't watch and observe for too long. At some point, you're going to have to take some type of action. Here you go. The Eight of Pentacles is Virgo energy, right? This is the diligent worker. This is the precise worker. This is the, the one that just knows how to do it. Somebody who's very studied, somebody who's very accomplished in their work as well. So whatever this information is that you're holding on to, maybe, is something here that it can actually produce a whole lot. It can actually, a whole lot can come out of this information or this, that's too many cards. The Emperor and the Fool. Wow. Yeah, you gotta make some type of bold move. It's something that you have, that you hold on to, that you have not unlocked. You haven't let it be unlocked. It's within you. It's already developed. It's already established. You know about it. You know it in and out. You could speak about it. If somebody asks you right now, you can tell them all the details about it. But for whatever reason, there's something here that you hold, and it's asking you here to take that step out and stop holding back. Stop holding back. Step into your power fully. Step into that unknown energy with the Fool. You don't know where you're going to necessarily jump, but you have a plan. This Emperor has a plan here, right? This Emperor's not just moving recklessly, right? With the Fool card, it can be a little reckless because you feel like it's not in order. That's where the recklessness is. It's not in order, that it doesn't have any type of safety net. Maybe that's what you're looking for, like a safety net, but it's there, right? So let's move on. This energy of the well-being and the healing, the unexpected energy. You have the Ten of Cups here. You have the Seven of Swords. You have the Force of Pentacles, and you have the Ace of Pentacles. So it's like a lot of emotion that's been is being kept in, and it's being worked out, but not in a way that is displayed on like full. How do I say this? Because this Seven of Swords is like hidden information, like something in the background. This is background stuff with this Ten of Ten of Cups energy. These are like the secrets that we hold within us, right? We hold deep within us. They grow with us. These are like, I don't know, something here that you're healing, deep-seated feelings, deep-seated emotions, deep-seated things that just kind of you've grown with here. And it's time to release it with the Seven of Swords, because it's like holding on to that type of thing with the Ten of Cups. It's like what you grow, like this first initial seed that is planted matters. Not only the process that goes into growing that seed, not only the the fruition of that seed coming whole. It matters from the very first time that you plant that seed. So it's like kind of letting go of that seed that couldn't be planted properly with the Ten of Cups. It had all intention to, but with this Seven of Swords, it's like it's not, there's something missing. It's depletion. It's, it's not whole. It's not complete. There's something here, the Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. I'm seeing a release here. It's releasing, because this equals Five Pentacles. So something is being released, okay? You need to release it to heal deep-seated things. The Six of Wands is here. You'll feel a whole lot better once you do this. And I feel like those 10 cups need to be properly experienced. All right, it's like you've had certain things in your life, experiences, and they necessarily haven't been joyful, but they're the experiences that you have had. So that's what you know. That's what you hold on to. So with the Six of Wands and the High Priestess, this is about, well, again, I've told you this before. What is the new story that you're going to tell yourself? What is the new thing? What is the new achievement? What is the new, progress? What is the new, moment for you to shine? This is where something is missing, because again, it's like you're holding on to information of yourself or within yourself that you're not to release for whatever reason, but it's just like, let yourself shine, let yourself be, don't hold back. Okay, so let's look at the focus here with rebuild your life and your go-to person. Nice, I love it. With the six, with the Lovers card here, which is a six. That's beautiful. You're rebuilding your life in a loving way. You're making that choice. You're building it back with someone in particular, maybe, or even if it's by yourself. This is really good. I feel like you do have people that you hold so near and dear to your heart. It's like you can never kind of see something, not so much never see yourself without them. I'm not saying that, but more like you just see them in this process. This is where you start to rebuild your life and you start to know what it is that you want, and this is what you want to keep, and that's that. Yeah, the Two of Wands. There's some type of planning here. And when you're planning it with the idea in mind that there's room for something. There's room. You're making a choice to have hold space. The Queen of Cups. Definitely holding space in your heart, definitely holding space within your environment to flow freely, to be very creative, to nurture your ideas, to love on yourself, to love on others. The King of Wands, so the Queen of Wands, sorry, the Queen of Cups and the King of Wands is here. That's a, it's an all right couple. I don't mind that. There's a lot of ups and downs with this couple, because the Queen of Cups can be a lot of very internal, while the King of Wands is very external energy. But there's a balancing out here with the Lovers and the Two of Wands of these two types of energy. You're external and external, and even who you're with. If you're with someone, business, love, or anything, it's all about the Ace of Swords here. Ooh, okay. The Ace of Swords, the Four of Wands, and the Three of Cups. The Ace of Swords is in reverse. Interesting. That's how it came out. I'm going to take it like that. We'll rebuild your life. You're not telling everybody how you're rebuilding your life. You're not telling everybody what you're doing. I'm hearing on a need to know basis. This is on a need to know basis. And this is why you're holding back certain information, because you don't want people to come in and try to stop what you got going on. All right. So you're not going to tell your business to everybody. Everybody doesn't need to know. Who knows will know. Okay. The people that need to know will know. And those people that need to be blocked out will be blocked out with that Four of Cups. Okay. I like that. All right, let's get this going with the archetypal energy for the month. What can you look forward to? What energies are coming out for the month of April for my Virgos? Ooh, let's see. Got 3 cards. You have the victim. Ooh, who's the victim here? Somebody wants to play the victim. Somebody wants to be like, oh my God, boo-hoo, Virgo hurt me. Right? You didn't hurt them. They just babies. It's okay. The child in nature card is here. And the Avenger. You could be trying to get back at something. You could be trying to get someone back. You're trying to prove something to somebody, like you're not the victim. You got the damsel here, right? Somebody could be in your energy feeling, or this could be you, kind of just feeling like you need some sort of assistance. Like, dang, I just wish somebody else could come in and do it. Like, oh, I gotta do all of this by myself. It'd be like that, though. What the heck? My door just closed. That scared me. So you have the death card of the victim. You're no longer feeling like a victim in any sort of shape, way, or form. You may not have really said, oh my God, I'm a victim here. But you may have been in this energy of feeling wronged in some sort of way, right? This energy of feeling like, why did that happen to me? And with the victim in the death card, it's like that mentality is gone. The Five of Pentacles. That type of energy is, with the Five of Cups. The death card, the Five of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups with the victim. Be mindful of injuries, of things like really that can kind of harm you, right? Pay attention to your environment here. But I am getting here this energy of the victim, of like, that energy being removed in some sort of way. It says prevent you from letting yourself be victimized. So you're not allowing that with that death card. That Scorpio energy. It's like, I'm not going to allow that. I'm going to change the narrative here in some sort of way, because there's some type of energy of depletion when it comes to maybe how you're sharing out your energy. You need to cut off certain people. There's things you need to cut off. Maybe not even just people. There's activities. There's maybe ways that you spend your money. Maybe ways that you express yourself. Maybe ways that you share of yourself. You need to like cut that out, because it's actually cutting out of your own blessings. With the death card here, there's something like that. It's cutting out of your own blessings. Like you're giving away what you're supposed to be owning and having for whatever reason. I don't know why. But you have this Four of Wands with the Fool card and the Child in nature. It's like you really need to take care of yourself, right? You're not, when something can't give you what it needs, you got the Hangman again. You got the Four of Wands twice, you got the Fool twice, and you have the Hangman twice here in these 2 spreads. With the Child of nature, This talks about freeing yourself from friendships that don't really serve you properly. This hangman, you're holding yourself back, or you want to be the fool and you want to be out there. You want to be able to say, hey, I've actually done this. Hey, I've actually gone here. Or you're going to say, well, I didn't do this because X, Y, and Z. I didn't do this because, you understand me? So it's like really making a choice with this fool and the hangman. Do you want to stay or do you want to go? Do you want to stand there and just watch things pass you by? Or do you want to go out there and be involved in what's happening in your environment? You know what I mean? It is about the choice that you make, the child, the seed that you plant, the original seed that you plant. I said that, nature. Oh man, it's coming all back. It's coming all back, okay? But that child of nature, you plant that initial seed, and that initial seed that is planted and how it's planted and the intention set on that seed is how it will grow. Are you growing that seed in stagnancy, right? Not in the right environment, not allowing it the space to grow, foster, and flourish? Or are you going out there and trying something new? Are you going out there and just seeing what happens? Are you going out there and writing the story, this new story? Plan it out, you know, and say, hey, I'm starting to write this story and I'm going to write it as it goes. I don't know. I hope this is resonating for you. Thank you for telling me I'm pretty. I appreciate that. The Knight of Swords with the Avenger. He definitely looks like he's coming to avenge something, right? This Knight of Swords and the Avenger card. I don't know if you can see it, but they definitely have the same resemblance of each other. Desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of society or oneself. The Knight of Swords is definitely coming to do that. He's coming to say his piece, to keep the peace, and how he sees the peace needs to be kept. This is the Eight of Swords here with this. That's like a lot of... That's like having somebody say what they... Somebody just says, talks, and then leaves. There's nothing else after that. It's like no resolution. There's no resolve. The Avenger card, you're going to save the day, but you didn't actually do that. It's like it just... Something lands flat. But while it's landing flat, of course, is because you realize something with this Ace of Cups. It's like, ooh, I'm in the wrong space. This Eight of Cups. I'm in the wrong space. I ain't supposed to be here. And you realize where you're supposed to be. You realize how you're supposed to be going. You're realizing your creativity. You're realizing, you know, where your heart actually wants to be at. You're realizing what it's supposed to be. Look what came out again. Did these two cards come out before? I swear they did. Am I bugging? No, I'm not. I'm not bugging. This is some type of adventure here. Do you see this? Look what came out again. I can't make it up, Virgo. So I don't care. I don't care about other people in the sense of like, oh yeah, this journey is going to be together. But this is something here where you're going through that is teaching you about either two different sides of yourself, or it's teaching you how to operate with another person in their natural state and in your natural state. All right. And even though you're an earth sign, you can have fire within you. You have that water within you still, nonetheless. So these are about working these two sides. This is the sides of you that need to be focused on, your fire and your water here. Okay. It's not all about being an earth sign all the time. Sometimes it's about being the other parts of ourselves that bring out other things within us that make us whole, that make us complete, that make us actually feel like we're getting the things we're supposed to get. All right. At the bottom of this is the Ten of Pentacles. That's the tree of life energy, okay? The culmination of life. Whew, Virgo. Y'all reading it. Y'all got me going. Let's get a few different cards. You have the perfect timing, quantum abundance. And I'm hearing quantum leaping, quantum momentum. Now that's my name, quantum momentum. So you're in the right place at the right time because we're moving timelines. We're shifting things. We're moving with the pace. We're moving with the flow. We're not staying stagnant. Time does not stop. Time keeps moving. So what do, Virgo? You keep going and you keep moving. You don't stay stagnant. That hangman energy that tried to come out is you keeping your own self in place. But it's time for you to get up and get out. It's time for you to get up and do what you got to do. It's time for you to continue on. It's time. That's it. It's just time. You can't run from this either. Pure happiness, and then it says where there is hope. And this is two different colors too, the blue and the green, right? It's two different flows of energy. The blue is the mind, and obviously the happiness is from the heart, but this green is also the heart as well as the earth. So this balancing out of energies. Pure happiness. Never apologize for what brings you joy. Only you understand where you truly belong and where you can find your safe space. Follow your bliss. Okay? And where there is hope, don't believe that past defeats or disappointments will keep you from succeeding. True success grows from the lessons. A hopeful heart never gives up. Okay? And it says miracles in the dark at the bottom. I believe I told you about that in the beginning of this reading. If you didn't catch it from the beginning, go back and look at it. You're going and pulling something out of the dark into the light. You're pulling something out of yourself that maybe has been dormant in some sort of way. You haven't allowed it to be fully lived, fully let out, but it's time for that, okay? Let me get you an angel number. Let's get an angel number for my Virgos. Hit that like button if you are feeling this message. 555. Yes, changes, changes, changes. I am optimistic. I love it. It says a major shift is about to come into your life experience, and change your path's direction. What's the first card here? The journey. All right, you're going to have a change in direction of your path, and it's going to be for the best ever. Okay, it's not going to feel bad. So it says be open and stay positive. 555. Okay, that's your number here. And you have number 33 at the bottom of that, which says I am expanding. So stay optimistic about the expansion that is naturally unfolding in your life. It's meant to be this way. Number 33 is a very powerful number. It's a master number. Okay, it talks about the master builder. So what are you building? You're the master builder here. Any positive changes or projects you are considering right now will be worth your while. Expect that your power to manifest and create will be heightened. So stay optimistic at this time because you have some heightened power within you at this time. Like you're being given that extra oomph in this moment to utilize to get you where you need to be. Don't waste that energy. Do not waste that energy. Okay? Not at all. All right, Virgo. Woo. A new romantic cycle begins. Crossroads. So new moon in Libra and crossroads. Number 22 is here. All right. The numbers 222 may be important to you. 333, 555, and then you have the star. Okay. This energy talks about having hope and optimism. Whatever choice that you make, don't be afraid to make it because it's going to be the right choice. All right. Don't be hesitant at this time because everything is, splitting up in some sort of way. Allow it to split and choose your path. You don't have to follow anything but yourself. You don't have to follow anything but your heart and your mind, okay? So, and something new is definitely opening up for you with this new romantic cycle. Life is about to change in some sort of way for you because this is what you want. You're ready for it. You're ready for the scales to be balanced for you, okay? So, Virgo, April's looking really good for you. I love it. I love it. I love it. If you love it, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, comment down below, all of that good stuff. Hit me up for a personal reading. I'll be back with more. I'll talk to you later. Bye.